Game Rework. New max level is 60. Also, there's a new difficulty system. I will put it in two categories: General and Torment. So General is normal, hard, expert, and penitent. This is where you get the normal gear. Then we have the Torment level, which is, funny enough, Torment 1, Torment 2, Torment 3, and Torment 4. Pits will decide difficulty. Reaching level 60 will unlock pits. You will have to complete 20 to unlock Torment 1. Pit tier 35 unlocks Torment 2. Pit tier 50 unlocks Torment 3. And pit tier 65 unlocks Torment 4. So, that kind of makes Overworld and all the content feel kind of nice and worth doing, like Whispers and Helltide. Yeah, pit tier 100 is the max now. Previously it was 200. Also, this will make every dungeon key usable at every difficulty, so no more sacred keys that you just have to salvage because World Tier 3 didn't exist. Also, bosses will scale too. The numbers has been adjusted. The numbers won't be as crazy as they are now in the billions and trillions. Hello, lightning spear sorcerer.
That just hit for a billion?
Paragon updates. Every class will get a new board. We will get 100 more points to Paragon from 200 to 300. 5 Paragon boards is the max now. Glyphs can now be leveled to 100 instead of 21. One pit run will increase your glyph rank to 7 or 9 depending on your bonus attempt chance. Glyphs will have 2 radius increases instead of 1. So the first one will be at 15 and the second one at 46. A glyph will become legendary when it hits level 46. To upgrade glyphs, you're gonna have to run pits, not nightmare dungeons. They have been reworked. We'll get to that later. Which is way better since it's made to blast through them instead of nightmare dungeons where you don't really engage in the activities. You just go straight to the nightmare dungeon guardian, right? That's kind of weird. So yeah, they fixed that. The Paragon points you collect as a character will be realm-based, which means they will transfer to other characters in the same realm. For example, hardcore seasonal and other hardcore seasonal characters will get the Paragon points when they hit level 60. So Alts is gonna be amazing. Nightmare Dungeons Rework. Instead of upgrading glyphs, you will get masterworking materials instead. This makes more sense since we can now discover the nightmare dungeons, since we get masterworking materials when doing the activities. So now we don't have to skip the dungeons to find the boss anymore. Item quality rework. Max item power is now 750. Sacreds are deleted. They're gone. Ancestrals can drop only on Torment difficulty and will always have a greater affix. And ancestral items are item power 800. Ancestrals will roll higher legendary aspects and unique powers as well. This means that loot will be exciting again. Thank you, Blizzard. Masterworking will only go to rank 4 with normal items. Masterworking will go to rank 12 with ancestral items. So we gotta go for that ancestral. Tempering. Temper recipes will have a max at 4 tempers. They aim to do 3 tempers on each. This makes it easier to get the correct temper. Also, we can re-roll it with the new Citadel endgame activity. There will be new temper recipes which allow for double damage or skill hits twice. Alright, classes. Skills and passives. Each class has 1 new skill and 5 new passives. And 1 new Paragon board, as mentioned. Ultimate skills can rank up to 5 now, just like any other skill, and it gives it more damage and cooldown reduction. Oh, thank you. Barbarian. We got Mighty Throw, so now we can make Ranged Barbarian. We got new passives. And new items. Druid. We got a new skill called Stone Burst. It's a channeling skill. The more you hold it, the bigger it gets. You can also just trigger it without channeling and it just explodes. It's pretty cool. Druid will also get new passives, new legendary node, and new items. The same for Necromancer. We have a new skill called Soul Rift. It's a new ultimate skill. which gives you 65% weapon damage each second, and it absorbs souls. We also get new passives, new legendary node, and a new item. Rogue, we get Dance of Knives. So now we have Whirlwind Rogue skills. Let's go. Also channeling, funny enough. Yeah, Whirlwind Rogue. Can't wait for that shit. New passives, and new legendary node, and new items. The same for Sorcerer. We've got Familiar, which is a conjuration skill. Summon a familiar with the element last used. We get new passives, we get new legendary node, and new items. We are getting RUNEWORDS! Just a moment, I'm trying to get through these as fast as possible. I don't want to waste your time. However, if you do like to waste your time, I stream on Twitch. You can create your own skills and mix and match from each class with RUNEWORDS. So for example, if you want to teleport as a barbarian, you can do that. You can only equip 2 RUNEWORDS on your character. Get access to them through Vessel of Hatred campaign. These will be using the slots in your sockets on your gear, so you have to decide. There is something called offering on runes. So for example, let's take back a legendary rune of ritual. You gain 50 offering for every 5 meters you travel. And we will pair it with Ya, a legendary rune of invocation. It requires 500 offering. Has a cooldown of 2 seconds, and this will replace the next evade with the Sorcerer's Teleport, blinking further, dealing damage, and becoming unstoppable. So, we will need to travel 50 meters to get Ya. If we, for example, use Scar, a magic rune, which requires 25 offering, it will overflow and gain multiple stacks. So, it will gain multiple stacks of 2.5% critical strike chance for 5 seconds up to 25. So whenever we move 5 meters, we will get 5% critical strike chance for 5 seconds up to 25. That's pretty nice. We will be able to craft runes. And also, when we get runes, we can use the runes to craft mythic uniques. So we get an additional way to craft mythic uniques. Also, runes can be traded as well. Interesting. Quality of life features. We will get Party Finder. That's nice. We will get a preferred town portal, which means if you're doing whispers, you can just prefer that town portal close to the whispers. We will get +1 socket and helms because of the RUNEWORDS. Dungeon key inventory tab. We will get a socketable inventory tab. CC have been reworked to be quick and snappy, so no getting stunned anymore. Thank you. Now we will just get immobilized or dazed. The long death animations is gone from the monsters, so now you can just get your loot instantly and you can kill the spiders that emerge from the corpses instantly. Thank you, Blizzard. We get extra stash space. Nightmare Dungeon's midpoint is faster to get through. It will now show you how many levels in the level notification in the corner. And you can now change the difficulty in multiple towns instead of only Kiyovishat. Goddamn. And a bonus! Season 6 will be unveiled in the coming weeks, with even more content to cover. It's amazing. So I will be doing a marathon stream when Vessel of Hatred comes out, and I will only end the stream when I complete the campaign, do the 90 levels of season progression, get to max level and Paragon, and find a mythic unique. So yeah, it's probably not gonna be a long stream, right? Alright, bye.